AI Alchemy Hour starts now.
Try to cover those a little bit, but I want to make sure we give the value that you all deserve. We got a bunch of stuff for you today. Automated comments and Facebook replies, leading to engagement ads. That you can even put custom GTP responses to go back, and I'll show you how to build that all out today. I'm going to use high level, but you can do it with Zapier and any other systems too. And Max is or Luke, somebody's going to go over some things first.
Cool.
Long as Luke, we're going to give Luke a little bit of time. But yeah, and I'll actually show you that ChatGPT. So I created custom, I think it was a total of I think it's a total of 12, 7 that are active, custom GTP bots. And the latest one was choosing colors and font pairings. And I just thought it was really cool, actually. Apparently I didn't know color theory, and it talks about well, what color is you? And all this girly stuff that I have no idea about. So it's pretty cool.
Can we see some of this?
Yeah. So I mean, I can show you guys in the meantime. Can you allow me to share?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been at it like crazy. So it's funny. I have one bot helping me write the ChatGPTs for the other bot. So I have Claude and the one I did today was the headline one, where I took 66. It was 66 pages on Word. I literally had a library of all these crazy headlines that I've collected over the years, and I went and got them. And yeah, I went crazy. And I'll also review this. This is actually great. I don't know if anybody knows Bensy, but there are some really cool features here. I'm actually trying to steal a lot of this stuff from my newsletter, but I'll go over that in a second. So yeah, literally I ran out of colors. I was trying to go, and build this all out. And this is one of the GTPs. It gives me primary colors, secondary colors, and then font pairings based on my style and what it is. And it gives the rest. So this is all good, right? So what's cool about this is there's some on this set and there's some on another. So I'm not going to show you all of them, but I will show you some of the ones that we have. But the way it works is you clicked on any of these, you select the bot, and immediately ask the questions. And it goes, okay, for example, what are the common problems and pain points of your ideal customer? This is one of them. The one with where is it? The converting headlines. It has 5 questions. Describe your ideal customer, and it gives you all these crazy questions. So you have to always answer the questions. Biggest frustrations, and I don't want to go through it all because it really is a little cumbersome, and I'm a little burnt out today. But basically, the goal would be is that I'm trying to create it where in a flow inside of my onboarding, and I think I explained these to you guys last time. You come in, let's say you're one of my customers, Jojo. You come in and you say, great. I want to make sure you get a funnel up and running as fast as humanly possible. What kind of funnel do you want to design? You're going to have a choice. I want to build a lead magnet. You select the lead magnet, that's a path. You select the course, that's a path. You select the local business, that's a path. You select whatever. It's got 5 or 6 paths. When you do that, you get the particular funnel. There's 5 funnels in your account, and then it takes you to this bot onboarding. So the way it works is there's a video of me explaining for 2 to 3 minutes saying, all right, Jojo, whatever. So, all right, so thank you for joining. So this is going to be your first bot. First thing you want to select is let's talk about your offer. What's your offer? So there's an offer bot. You go in there and you discuss what your offer is going to be and what you're planning on selling, and it's going to help you come up with the best offer it possibly can. Then immediately after, okay, great. Let's go and design your first funnel. Then to start with design, let's pick your color and let's pick your whatever. Here is the bot to help you select your color design. And it's all links to the bot, and it's a video on how to use the bot. Then it's fill out the form when you're done. So after you go to the bot, there'll be a form right in the membership area that has where you fill in your colors, your font pairings, and everything else. And that automatically, except the font pairings, which we can't do, but it automatically sets the colors inside of GHL because I don't, in that software and so forth. And then it goes, okay, great. Now it's time to build the words that will go on your funnel. And it literally asks you 5 to 6 questions, and then it starts building out the funnel pieces one by one. And then you're copying and pasting the ones you like. You're putting that into a form, and then it automatically fills a page with all that. Then it goes, great. Let's create your email sequences. And it creates a cold email sequence, a nurturing email sequence for the automations that are already built out. So basically, this is all copy and paste, and you're working with an AI coach to basically fill out your emails, your funnels, and everything else. Literally, the only thing you have to do inside the funnel is change the images and the colors. That's literally, well, not even the colors, because the colors are accounted for. So it's literally the images. That's it.
That
The
is
goal
unbelievable.
The
So wait a
goal
minute,
is,
so,
like,
so
we did it in 3 hours.
who chooses the colors and all that kind of thing and
The bot does. The
and the
bot will help you
design?
choose it, and then we tell you where to go to check them out. If you go to Canva, Canva's got a color wheel, and you just put in the colors, you can see which colors you want. We're actually trying to get Dali to spit out. I don't. It was supposed to spill out an image, and I don't know if it did or not. It might have not. But I was trying to get Dali to like spill out an image, and I don't think it did. Yeah, it didn't. But whatever.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're sharing your screen.
Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry. Well, it didn't do it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm trying to get Dolly to print out like what the colors are, but I don't think Dolly's that smart that it gets right to the exact color. So we're just going to include a Canva link and they can put in their colors in the color wheel. But the goal is it automates the entire onboarding process. Well, the fulfillment process, not necessarily the onboarding. And that's it. It's done. So imagine you walking away within an hour and you have a full funnel built. All you got to do is like modify like 1 or 2 things. All the words are there, all the emails are there, all the automations is literally going to turn shit on, and that's it. You're done. So that's the entire point of what we're trying to do. Because even if I have to jump on a call for like 30 minutes or one of my VAs, everything's there. Well, what do you want changed? Just tell us. Now my fulfillment process went from like 3 weeks to like 30 minutes. So it's a pretty stupid process. We're working on a lot of details now. The bot building is where I'm at right now, and that's where we're gonna go. So in our big model of like, we're actually trying to make it where the onboarding experience for us is the selling point for our customers. While we onboard, we cross-sell other products. Do you want Facebook ads? Do you want funnels built? Do you want this? Do you want that? And when we're talking to them about onboarding and I'm connecting their email or their domain, which takes about an hour altogether, like with all the new stuff that's out there. In that process, I'm looking at their website. If they have one, if they don't, I immediately offer to build one. If they don't have a funnel, they don't have one. If they want to go through this experience, I tell them it's this much money. And then that's it. So it's quite lucrative. It's working really well. Like my VA tried it today and she was able to build everything in an hour. I was like, holy shit. And she's not that tech savvy, which is exactly the reason why I wanted to do it with her. So we're now just trying to, how do we manage it so we can even produce it faster and get better quality? So we're going back in and we're modifying the bots and making sure they don't hallucinate. And that's kind of where, but ChatGPT is now stupid. It's officially stupid. I don't know if it's like been lately, like all the garbage that's been going in, but it's, if you're not in a custom GTP and you're trying to interact with it on one-on-one, the results are really terrible. Like, so I think it's because they're all going the chat GTP route. So, but it's okay with me because it gives me a bot. But eventually, I'm already talking to a guy that we're going to basically create our own version of what we're trying to do with all these 12 GTPs and just make it our own software like that. We don't have to have people pay. If they're in our membership, they immediately get access and that's it. We're done with it. So again, but just a different way to create bots to literally automate my onboarding. So I don't, not onboarding, I keep saying for my fulfillment, because onboarding, you could do it automated, but we've ran into so many issues that it's almost not worth it to do it anymore. It's better I just get on the phone or one of my VAs gets on the phone and does it. So that's it. I mean, on that particular part. Is Luke joining at all, Max, or he's he quit?
I'm not sure. So Dan, are you a ClickFunnels guy, right?
Dan. I don't know if he's on. Are you there, Dan?
I would love to hear like behind the scenes what's going on with Click.
I don't
Yeah,
think
he's there. He looks as though he's there.
Yeah, but his audio was connecting and disconnecting. I don't know if he's on.
All right. Rodrigo, what's going on with your biz?
With mine, I'm about to start a new campaign with my realtor client. We are writing 2 blogs now, and we'll start 2 Facebook campaigns. I will actually do a omnipresence campaign with her for her new website. We will cover a lot of things, And thanks to Nuno to telling me about the exclusion part of Facebook ads that I didn't know existed. So I'll be able to be more targeted on area, on market. So that's the thing that's going on. And with the pool business that I'm part of, I will get this ads up and running until this week. And I just held up for us to be able to see those if everything looks right today in the call. I still have some tweaks to do, change the calendar, you know, this kind of stuff. But the ads are there, almost ready to be published.
Yeah, and we'll do that. We'll make sure we'll do like a final perusal just to get you guys out there. That's awesome.
And also, I tried Canva image generator for my client's blog, and I got pretty good results with Canva, way better than Dolly, and you know, similar to Midjourney.
Oh,
Funny
really?
enough,
Yeah.
Canva bought Affinity Photo Editor and Affinity Publisher. It's the Affinity is the alternative to Photoshop. It's supposed to be like a version where you don't have to pay a monthly fee. I love it. I love it. I'm on that thing all the time. It is like it was like $300 altogether for the suite, but it is like well worth it. And they're always updating, and they literally just got bought up by Canva. So I have no idea what they're going to do with that, but Affinity
They
has
have a
some
video
pretty
as
good
well.
software in there that
Yeah.
I think is gonna propel Canva even further, which I think is good.
Yeah.
I think it was a very smart buy.
And Canva is very friendly user, you know, and all that. Like,
Yes.
so it's
I
a very
loved-
good thing to work with. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
But this
Uh,
Affinity purchase was really smart.
But that
I think they're trying to create, you know how Adobe Premiere is Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, and all that.
Yeah,
Canva's
yeah.
trying to do the same, and I think it's brilliant.
ecosystem, right?
Yep, they're trying to create their own ecosystem, which I think is like it's beyond brilliant. I might actually have to
Yeah.
invest in their stock because I think they're making some pretty smart moves. I think they're going to be valued quite a bit.
you guys use Ideogram?
Which one?
Use what?
Ideogram. I'll put it in the chat. It is my favorite.
You put it in the chat.
Yep.
I don't see it.
Yeah, we don't see it though. You might have gone to the meeting participants or something.
Yeah. 1 second.
Ideogram.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
What
So
does
what
it
exactly is it?
So it's like image generation.
Oh yeah, pretty cool,
images?
huh?
Yeah. So it's the best text-based image generation.
Awesome. I'll try it.
Oh wow, that looks pretty cool.
Yes.
Oh, that is really good. That looks really good.
But if
Mm.
you want text on an image, like they crush it.
All right, well, we'll have to check that out.
Dude, high quality images. Like that.
Let's since I don't know, I don't believe Luke's gonna show up. Dan, if you do show up, we did want to hear what's new with a little ClickFunnels demo, but let's go ahead and Rodrigo, get your ads really checked so we can kind of go through. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna show you guys the different the new comment, the automated comments that you can do off of Facebook and Instagram, which I think is a massive game changer. I'm running ads right now. I'm having really shitty results, so I have to rerun ads, but can only listen to it. Okay, got it. So next week we're expecting a ClickFunnels presentation. All right, Rodrigo. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and share your screen. And
Okay.
let's
I need to be able to. I'm disabled yet.
and Max, if you got a job, man, because if you want to recover a little bit, it's cool.
Okay.
Just give me host.
You're a host.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, go ahead.
Aha. There we go.
All right, so
See-
If I remember correctly, we added the audiences. We did our cold starter.
I will turn off my video here real quick because
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's far better.
Yeah,
Yep.
no,
Yeah.
slows you down.
We got the image.
Yeah, image looks great. Is that a AI generated?
yes, sir.
Fantastic. Good, man. That looks great. Shit.
I'm
Hold on.
getting better at this. Suffering still, but getting better.
Yeah, so a couple things that I thought about you while we're in it, because you're dealing with high income, high class.
Mhm.
One of the image sets should definitely be high end quality, like the images on that you showed me that are on the website about like the really cool looking pools and stuff. So I just want to
Mhm.
make sure you know that the ones that like have like the, you know, like the flat infinity look and all that other crap, like I think that they'll go very far with you.
Mhm.
Right. So go to the next scroll down actually. So can you just scroll down for me?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
What's that rb.gy?
It's I shortened the link for my go high level for the
I
funnel
I I would use the
because I
link.
didn't know how. Sorry.
Just put a regular link.
Okay, because it still has the old name. I haven't changed it yet, but I will.
Oh, Fresh Salt Systems. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine for now, but just eventually you're going to want to do that. Okay. So scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, when I change the funnel, then I will put it here, I'll change it here.
So you're going to do the form on Facebook, right?
Yes, sir. I already had the form.
Okay. And what's the offline event that you do it? Edit tracked offline event sets. Can you click on that?
Where? Sorry?
Edit offline events.
Here?
No, right there. You see the blue right after the pixel?
Yeah.
Click on that for me for a second. Okay, hit save. Go to the one right underneath it. Manage events, manager data sets. Yeah. Okay, go back to ad manager while that's loading. Oh. Huh. So go back to manager, ad manager events. Huh. Can you scroll up for me?
Down or up?
Up. Well, it's going to be Instaform. Interesting. Okay, we should be okay. If we start going to the funnel page, though, we have to set up a conversions API. Did we do that?
I don't remember.
I don't think we did. Okay. But for now, you're going to run Facebook lead formats, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, it's good. Go to the next one. And when they hit book now, where does it go?
It will go to the form.
So why do you have book now versus?
Because the text says to book a call or something like this. But I can book, usually I do learn more or something like. I never used book now before.
Yeah, but book now is usually it goes to a calendar that you have to program inside of Facebook.
Yeah. Also, another thing would be I was gonna change to change the funnel to get a calendar there, as we talked about.
Yeah. So, but that's going to be a different ad set altogether. It would have to be a different campaign because you're doing a Facebook lead form, and a
Mhm.
Facebook lead form is a type of campaign. Then there's going to be a funnel event, which is a different kind of campaign.
Okay. This error is I
Yeah, no,
corrected.
it just literally happened now. Can you scroll up? Because you just changed your call to action for some odd reason. It didn't scroll down a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. hit create.
It should be showing the one that I already have
Yeah,
saved.
go back to book now because I think it's based on your option of the drop down. Go back to book now and see if it appears again. Go back up. Go back up.
Here.
Oh man, this thing is so freaking delayed. Love it.
Oh yeah, right. Oh shit, I've been falling asleep.
And scroll down.
Only out of the 6, only in one of them it
So
happens.
delete. I know. So delete it. So delete it and recreate it.
Dude,
Just
I'm
change
gonna
the
spend
image.
20
Yeah.
minutes
So
now to do that.
delete it all together and then recreate it.
I already did that.
Well, you're creating the same one. You can't create the same one. You
No,
gotta.
no. I duplicated another one and changed. So I got one with the same image and duplicated,
Huh.
which is add set to.
Yeah, I know. So delete the one you just duplicated and just create another form. It's not a big deal. I mean, you could launch all the rest of them and just leave that one not launched. That's all.
Yeah.
Publish all of them. Yeah, this looks good, man. You just got to publish.
Delete this one as well, right?
Yeah, I would just delete it. I mean, you got enough variations there. Sweet. All right, man. Yeah, honestly, just roll.
Okay.
Images look good. Like I said, you probably want to get to the more luxurious kind of images or whatever it is, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the prompts that came from Gemini, they weren't so detailed. So that's I worked with Midjourney a lot, getting more details until I get to these results. You know, but a lot
Yeah,
of
that looks
variation.
good.
Yeah, I
So
like
you're
this
taking a
one.
very good guess. Like I said, the only thing that I would do differently is I would have a set where it's just very, very prestige looking pools, like very rich looking pools, you know, let
Yeah.
people's mouth waters a little bit, you know. This shows
Yeah.
family, which has got the family approach, which is great. But then we definitely have to get one where it's you know, all like, look at how hot this thing is, you know what I'm saying, for the rich
Yes,
zip
I
codes.
tried to create that on Midjourney many times, many times, and I never got a good
Yeah, but
result.
just use the ones you already showed me. Like I pulled the pools all over the place, and I just put any pool thing that's out and available. That looks really fancy. You have to get to. You don't have to create an AI generated image every time.
You
Just find
mean
really
one
hot
that I
looking
already
pools,
have?
huh?
Some that I already have?
Yeah, and just throw it in there in a SAT set, 100%.
Okay. So
And
I'll
then
have to
the
create a new
ad should
one.
approach like rich kind of feel to it. The ad should be more rich language. He's like, you know, get the luxurious, you know, you deserve a luxurious pool or something like that. It's got to be all like, you deserve it, or you know, it's yours for the taking, and like, you know, build your dream thing, and you know, be everybody's jealousy, you know, like on the block. You know,
Yeah.
rich people value status. Give them status in the ad.
Yes, I've run ads with all of this,
Yeah.
and they work. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to have different, because we have no idea this is going to work. We're taking a very good estimated guess, but that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. I would also like to have the luxurious kind of feel to it, because the pools, you know, that's a luxury item. It's not like for everybody. This image here is for everybody that wants one. The one that you want is
Correct.
ones that really can afford it, that want like the fancy one that they can show off to all their friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where also, what can I just say more with teenagers? Because you know, luxury in the teenagers, that looks very family-like and just ordinary to some extent.
Something more like this, right?
Yeah, but this is good too. This is going to definitely hit the family point.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, you're good, man. Publish these suckers and turn them on and roll. Let them go. Let them loose. It's the only way we know ads work, is you got to test them. It's like you take your best get and then you got to just launch them.
I'm traumatized with that. Putting them out and getting, you know, less leads than expected. But that's how it
Yeah, well,
goes.
I mean, you go in knowing that, hey, this is my best guest ever. Now Let me see how they test. If they don't work out, my other plan is, and then you move on
Yeah.
to the other plan. You got to get at least
Yeah.
1,000 impressions before you consider a loss. You know, and then just go from there. So just realize that. That's all.
Yeah, I'm talking this like a joke. I'm pretty much
No, I
used
know,
to
I got you.
ads and but it's not a good feeling though.
No, ads never are. So
Get anxious,
ads
like
never are.
the first 48 hours, nothing happens, and then you just see impressions going up. That's pretty much it. And then at a certain point, after 1.5, 1.6, and then you start to see leads. I think people need to see the ads many times before, clicking, and putting their information in.
Listen.
Awesome. Is there anything I have to do here?
Nope, just roll.
Okay.
Cool. All right, now let me show you some of the new things that I've been toying around with, and actually I'm going to make an adjustment on that. So ManyChat was a system that we used quite a bit. ManyChat, I think everybody knows, is
Can I stop
basically
sharing?
another kind of bot version that will allow you to respond to Facebook comments, Instagram reels, all different kinds of things. I am an actual certified agency in this too, and I used to build them quite a bit. Problem is like they're not as popular. There's one person that I know that does really, really well with this. His name is Natasha Williams, and everybody else does. So yeah, it's really, really good. And it's a great software. It's great for automations in there. And it does really generate some pretty awesome results. Let's just go to Ashland's perfect example. But basically all it is this. If I come in here, just going to go
Can you
to,
make your screen bigger, please? Or
oh,
maybe
no, I
it's
can't make
me.
much. This is as big as it's going to get. So if I go to the automations, just to give you an idea what some of these automations could look like, I'll come in here. So some of them can be as simple as somebody makes a comment on a post, and this is where it goes, and it's going to be a very specific post. Like I can say on this post, if anybody comments, this is what I need you to do. And it kind of goes in that way, right? Hold on. If I come in here and I'm going
I
to go
want
to,
to see this.
yeah, this is good. So again, super simple, but look, 179 sent, 179 deliver, 179 opened. So very, very good as far as getting instant reactions. But all it is that when you put in a comment, it will automatically put you into a sequence, and then the sequence is on Messenger, and you have up to 24 hours to basically go through it. There was one in here that I did. It was really, oh, it's right here. That's why. Or maybe not. All right,
So
so
sorry, these are ads.
yeah, well, this is to run ads and also in there, but it's kind of weird because one of the automations that we worked really hard on. Oh, it's because I'm looking at the wrong one. That's why. Hold on one second. Well, even them, this is great. This is just huge person. She's big in the space of homesteading, and we did a pretty crazy thing. And then anytime somebody wrote on her post and they commented like homesteading, they would automatically get this, and it measures your click-through rate. So again, just very, very good interaction on Messenger, and people, just do incredibly well. So I just want to make sure that, again, it's another automation tool. You can create AI on it. It will actually design AI here will automatically create your sequence for you if you tell them what you want. If you're like, I want when somebody comments on my Instagram post to deliver a lead magnet and then put them into a quiz, and it'll design the whole thing for you. So it's pretty up there. Now, the reason it's not as effective as it used to be is because Facebook put limitations on it that you can only contact the person within the first 24 hours of them interacting with your bot. And then after that, it starts dwindling down quite a bit. So that's just something really, really smart that you have to think about. But used to be really big in this. I kind of backed away a little bit. I design them every now and again, but it's really cool the way it works, and it just works wonders when it's on fire. Now, what's really cool is High Level decided, well, you know what? If it's working well for ManyChat, why don't we just do it in High Level? Which is like High Level's kind of like key of like, let's just steal everybody's stuff, which is what I love. So I over the weekend it got live. We're actually launching a video on it on Thursday. Which, speaking of which, yep. Before I forget,
Sorry,
this,
so those ads were from Facebook or from Insta?
on both.
Where they started chatting. Okay, fine.
On both. And what it does is it schedules on it does them on both, and I'm going to show you to it, but the same way it works in ManyChat is the same way it works here. There is no literal difference. So for instance, if I come in here, I'm going to go to automated marketer. But I mean, the results right now on the engagement ad that I created are pretty shitty, but it also was a pretty shitty ad. So this is the process. You got to do it it's got to be on a Facebook business page. And if I go to my Facebook real quick, I come in here and let's say I go to my automated marketer business page. And I go in here on the left-hand side and I go to my actual page, right? This is my shortcut. This is my page. And I have some posts, some things like I have like very little followers in here, but it's all organic. It's not anything that's been paid for, but I decided to run this and I made it an ad. So this is a post and I published it about 3 days ago. It's basically like almost like an ad. And then anytime somebody comments the word course, I automated a reply. So the way it works is, oh, this is great. Some people here are just, but it's getting not the right. Yeah, like see, it's getting these kind of people. You know what I'm saying? So obviously,
Ah,
yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not whatever else. But now I'm just gonna they want to give me a hard time. I'm gonna give you a hard time.
yeah,
I love to do that whenever anybody does like these asshole comments. Now I
yeah.
can just go back in here and report the comment. This is political.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty false information, politics. So because they're
Great.
gonna get warnings and eventually it's decide their things. It's gonna be amazing. Come in here, and then again just but it helps my engagement. So people are just being stupid. But anyway, anybody that commented course, they get an immediate response back and they go there. And any of these jackasses, I can just hide the comment after I report them, which is a lot of fun. So I can come in here. By the way, do this for your own self-entitlement. Like I just love doing it. And this one, what should we do? This is also unauthorized sale. Terrorism, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of out there.
Hate speech. Hate speech.
No, this is going to be
Harass-
harassment. I'll submit that as harassment. Hit next. Done. Hide. This guy's going to hide. Delete. Even better. And then, of course, Toby Mitchell, who's probably got the best account in the universe. Sometimes I'll go back and I'll kind of harass them. This is a good one. This one right here. Then hide for now. Long story short, again, I think I ran the wrong ad. The engagement is definitely not giving me the results I want. Giving good engagements, but people are stupid. They're not putting in the word course. But if they put in the word course, it automatically responds to them. Now, make believe I'm like, I don't know, Alex Hormozy, and I say on my Instagram post, hey, anybody wants my free guide on blah, 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 comment the word guide, and now his post will get two things. I can like every comment that they make, and more importantly, I can create an automation that automatically pulls through. So the good news of it is that I can then create the like very high engagement, and then I can use this as a post and I can turn this into an ad. So later on, imagine you seeing an ad that has 100 likes and 47 responses or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? I ran this to a cold audience, and obviously this is the pretty crappy results I got, but I did it very quickly and I didn't even think about it. I just kind of launched it. So it's obviously going to be a different situation as we go in there, right? But the cool part of it is it literally took me minutes. And if I go to the automations and I come in here and I go to my lead magnets, I just made another lead magnet version of it. So the way it works is this. You connect your Facebook to the actual the actual, you connect your Facebook account to the actual thing inside of here. And then in the Facebook comments, I look for the particular post that I did. It sees it in here. And then I say, hey, if anybody drops the word course, go in here and respond to the comment by responding with like these different headlines. So it'll be different for each person. So it doesn't feel like a robot. And then it waits like not even like 30 seconds and then immediately sends them a DM saying, hey, I want to give you even more value. Check out these 3 things. And it creates 3 different buttons. So if they click on one of these buttons, it automatically sends them to a site. And I can do this both for Instagram and all that. The cool thing of it is I can actually create a ChatGTP here, and whatever the comment was, I can respond with the ChatGTP comment directly from High Level. So if I come in here and I use a bot, right? There is a custom GTP somewhere in here.
Yeah, there in the middle under workflow AI.
Yeah, so basically I can enable it, I can put it in, and then when the comment comes in, it will give it an actual ChatGTP response all the way back. Now, if you have a very large following, this will obviously work back. Obviously, the cold audience is not a good idea because of all the assholes that are out there. But the point of it is that you immediately get that all the way through. So that's something that you can do and just kind of run through it. But I want to make sure you guys fully understand that it's another avenue to create engagement. Now, if I was running a newsletter, it'll probably be, hey, creating a newsletter. If you like access to the newsletter, comment the word blah, 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 whatever it is, and then automatically come here. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that would go a very, very long way on how we do it. So again, this is just a test to see how it works. Obviously, I didn't like the results at all. I can probably rethink of how to do this ad a little bit differently because I 100% did not like that. But if I go to my meta here, I'll go over to my ads manager and I'll show you the kind of ad that I ran. I ran a pure engagement ad, which again was probably a failure on my part. I should have thought a little bit more through on this, but I'll show you what kind of ad I run. Agency ads. There you go. And then you see I have this comment right here, but look what it's costing me. 32 cents per engagement. I haven't even spent 20 bucks and I already had 56 post engagements. Not all positive, but it includes likes and everything else. But just to show you that these can be very cheap. You can run for $5 a day. Obviously, got to be careful with the audience I selected, which, yeah, not so good. So go back in there and then kind of change it up a little bit. But, and I can even pause this because this is definitely not the one that I want. And I can go through it, but I'll recreate this and I'll make it super easy that anybody can do it. And if they comment the word, they'll get it and so forth and so on. So it's a brand new feature, a new way to engage. But I think it's going to make it really cool. And again, if the reason why I didn't turn the AI on for the responses was my fear that somebody's going to put like vote for Trump and imaginally that's great. And then all of a sudden it responds back with like some weird comment, and I just didn't want to engage with anybody that's a whack job, obviously, with these people, right? So it would have been very disastrous. So I'm glad I didn't do an AI version, but this would mostly be doing for anybody that has a pretty decent following. So if they had like 100, let's say 100K followers, 80K followers, and they want an automated way to deliver the lead magnets to their current audience, that's what I would do. And the more people that see it and click on it and write, comment in course or like it or whatever, the more the organic post will become more relevant and the more people will see it. Plus, you guys got to remember, just because people are following somebody or they're on your page does not mean that they're going to see your, like all my friends, I have like, I think 2,800 acquaintances or whatever it is. Not everybody's going to see my posts. It's whoever interacts with me the most who's gonna see it. Everybody else, it puts into the bottom of the pile. So my people that I actually want to see my posts might not ever see them. You know what I'm saying? So it's an enormous pain in the ass. However, if I all of a sudden start getting a lot of likes and engagements, that post will go up to the top of the pile and it will start showing more to those people in there. So there is a trick to doing this. So And Instagram, it actually works even better because Instagram is a very visual and there's a little bit more loyalty in Instagram. So you're going to get better lead quality there versus anything else. But it's another way to engage, and it's a cheaper way. I don't know if you saw it. Like, imagine only 32 cents per engagement. And like in other countries like Brazil, any other actually foreign countries, the engagement costs are so freaking cheap. It's stupid. They're like so cheap. Restaurants, bakeries, local businesses, you run an engagement ad like that, comment the word coupon, and we'll give you a 10% coupon, and then people will just start like flourishing it. I think I told you guys, there is an artisan place, a place that makes bread here. Now I know that sounds funny, but there's not a lot of bakeries that bake bread. All the guy did was exactly this. He took a video of his, oh my God, what was it? Like his counter that has all the breads behind the glass of all the different breads and pastries he sells. And all he did was a slow motion video, like going like this of all the different pastries. And he did an engagement ad like this that says, comment the word coupon and get 5% off when you come into our store. Like 1 million views. It was like, I don't even know how many likes, like thousands upon thousands of likes and all this kind of engagement. Super quick money for them as they did it. And they did it in a very like easy way. So think of it like that, guys. So if you have this going on, a local business, but it has to be very visual, and you run a little engagement like this, very, very little low cost. Like this will cost you nothing. It will cost you like $10 will get you like hundreds of engagements. So it becomes a very easy sell. Something like what I was trying to do, like I was just trying to see one if it worked, and it did, but I should have thought a little bit more about the ad. I literally did it on a Saturday. Like, let's just roll with it and see what happens. And yeah, that's what happens. I got that, but goes to show you. But yeah, again, you saw Rodrigo, like I immediately saw bad reactions. I'm not going to keep up with that. So I'll go back, I'll reformat my audience.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let the advantage ads take plus. I'll give it to just very specialized like interests. I'll actually probably exclude certain people based on what I saw. And then, yeah, so that's it. And then I do want to eventually, if I ever run an ad, I do want to probably put an AI bot that when people give us snarky comments, just let it be snarky back. Like, yeah, blah, 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 and something else insulting. I'll probably get frustrated. Just do it. Just for
AI is too much politically correct to do that.
Yeah, I know, but not if you use like Minstrel. I don't know. Maybe Minstrel has like no, it doesn't care. It hates people. It's pretty funny. I actually watched it quite a bit. Long story short of it, I think that's the way. It's just a different way to engage. And if you're short on cash, it's a good way to get like very popular. It's better than boosting a post. People used to boost posts to make more people see it. Boosting a post is more detrimental and it wastes more budget. This, I think I wasted like $20. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? $20, who gives a crap? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I did it very quickly. And $20, I got 3 downloads out of it. Awesome. Spend $20. My average cost per lead on my regulars, about $4, $2 in there. So not as good as that one, but I only ran it for like 3 days. So, but for a full, like, let it roll kind of like practice test, it did its purpose. So, but that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. But if you do a very methodical approach like we did, Rodrigo, just to get like likes and comments, you can do it. But I would love to try this, like with like restaurants and people that I know that run restaurants. There's actually a guy in the area that does that. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to slow-mo all the different food and whatever else, get a free meal out of it. And like, let's run an engagement out and see what happens and just set them up for it and see how it works. I guarantee you that will crush it. Guaranteed. So, and we'll just do it to the local area, people that know, come and check out, blah, blah, blah. Comment coupon on the word below. That's the other thing I didn't do. If you notice the post, it doesn't give the instruction until all the way in the bottom. Dumb. The new image we got says comment course below. Comment course below. So you see what I'm saying? So for quick and dirty, like it wasn't bad, but I probably go back and do it a little bit different. But that's something for you guys to also think about. Low cost. So if you're trying to break into Facebook ads and you're like, I don't have a budget, $5 a day. $5 a day.
Yeah, for a local shop, it's always a good thing to get new customers at this price and at a 5%, 10% coupon. It's cheap money marketing for them.
These engagements, just so you guys are very aware, video performs incredibly well.
Yeah.
Video with captions performs incredibly well with this, especially on Instagram. So just be very, very aware of that. So if you guys are going to try it and you can do video over text. I decided to do text again, just as an experiment, but do video. Video will go a very, very long way. Even if it's you doing a talking head video about like the one blah, blah, blah thing, and then just do an engagement and see how it happens. And then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Just go from there.
Yeah, just today I watched the video, the guy saying that the engagement on written ads only with text is growing, and it's actually a trend for this year to have
Video
more
with text?
engagement for text ads, and the guys are testing like the whole you know, variations of text ads now on Facebook ads, because the engagement of it on them is growing a lot. So because
Yeah, and I
everybody
think we can thank like Alex Ramosi for that.
to user content, you know, and then it gets saturated, and all of a sudden somebody comes with a smart text ad, and it works because it's different, you know, and then everybody shifts.
Yeah. But that's what it is in the marketing world. It's a massive shifting community.
Yeah.
And it's just going to keep doing that as we go through. So,
And there will be enough space for everything, you know. All markets are going to have their own. Some market will be a certain stage, and another one a different one. Somebody will be doing well with image, somebody will be doing well with video, somebody will be doing well with text.
yeah. So with that being said, like, I want you guys to understand that, like, when you guys are approaching the marketing aspect, it's how creative you can get with marketing and how different you can be, but sometimes old school works too. This is something that was around and ManyChat was doing it for many years. And I mean, there's really, really smart approaches with it. You want to see somebody who does ManyChat really well, follow Jenna Kusher. She's just great at it. She's just a great marketer to watch.
Can you
Jenna,
type that in?
I know, I don't know how to spell it. Don't even ask me. It's Jenna
Go on.
Kusher. Kusher, yeah. But I have her LinkedIn somewhere, but I don't have Instagram on my page. And honestly, I have so many pages open right now because I'm in
Okay,
I'm in 4
no problem.
projects.
So she does what?
Yeah, she coaches Instagram, but she does a lot of these like post comment below, and her many chatbots are bananas. They're phenomenal. The girl who designed her name is Natasha Willis. She is very, very good. She's like the queen of ManyChat. Like, she's the person I follow for ManyChat. Like, she's the person that taught me. And she's very, very good. And she's still doing ManyChat at the highest possible level. She did ManyChat for like Tony Robbins and Dean Gaudioso and like Alex Hermosi and like yeah, she's big time. Like, her setups are like 30 grand just for a ManyChat setup, but she gets results. I mean, like, if it's like 80-90% conversions, and it's stupid. Like, I bought one of her programs. It was like 3 grand. I didn't even blink. I was like, yeah, I'll I wish I could afford the 30,000 at the time, but I didn't. I didn't even know what she's at now. But the point of it is, her sequences are very emotionally based, and they are immediate, like, get your win, get your dopamine hit, like, meaning hit a button, get it, and then it's like, hey, I got something else for you. Hit a button, get it. Hey, I got something else. Phil, what do you think? Click this thing. Yes, no. And it's very like quick and like easy. Her questions are very short. It immediately prompts a yes, no answer, or there's a quiz kind of thing going on. But it's after I give you a dopamine. I mean, I give you a free gift, then I ask you a question, and I give you a free gift, and I ask you a question, then I ask you a big question, and I send you my big product. It's brilliantly well done. She's just a very good. She's just. I have a little one, so she's taking out the trash. Good, you earn your keep. It's good. So she's very, very good. Natasha Willis, ManyChat, Jenna Kusher, marketing in general, just very, very good. Yeah. So, and then the other thing. So we talked about ManyChat and everything else. Yeah. So this tool right here. Let me show you this real quick, and we'll kind of close out on this. And this is one for you, Max. This is expensive. This was a $500 setup fee and $50 a month. And what it is and why I like it, I use it with all my clients right now, because what I can do is I can create a profile for them about their bio, their backstory, their signature sign off, their buyers, primary goal, dreams, secondary, like, it's massive. And
Wow.
it gets all of this by writing 300 words about who they are, what they're trying to sell, what their coaching program is. And each one of my clients, I make them write this 300. I do it with them. And then what's cool is once I have all of that and I come in here and I want to do like a VSL, I'll come over here. I select the blueprint, right? So let's do Alex. And we're going to do a VSL. And we want a short form VSL. See, all the short form comes in. And I'm going to do a medium. And we're going to do Alex's test VSL. And because I have everything about Alex already stored, his buyers, his whatever product he's selling, whatever else he is, I come in here and create. Remember, we work with a pretty high-end client, so this is a little bit different. And then I can give the offer hook or whatever else, or I can just hit continue. I hit the magic button. And it goes. So, hey, I'm Alex, and the odds are I can help you find the freedom you're seeking for to starting and growing your own business. Sounds to be good to be true. Let me explain. Remember, this is the VSL. Then it goes to benefit. All right, give it a sec. Magic button. Because it has everything about Alex.
Jesus.
It is phenomenal. And then all I got to do is put this on a slideshow, put it on like anything, and I just keep hitting magic button. And what's cool is if I don't like it, hey, look at this. And it writes the whole VSL, and I'm like, regenerate. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So what's cool is once you get it all, you copy and paste it, and then you put it all into, I put it into slides for them, and it kind of works through the whole entire thing. So the more that I do it, the better off it gets. And the way we're doing it is we put within all of our customers in here, and then we work through it. And then it does like, look at this, a whole image nurture, but at a very high level. You see this? You see this thing right here?
Oh my
And
God.
now I have his email sequences. What I'm trying to do with the bot for the done for you people and with the ChatGPT custom bots, this is what I do for my clients. Because copy is not what I do and I hate it. But if I can get a really good blueprint, it does this. The guy that created this was the guy that created the VSL, the video sales letter, the actual guy. The guy that created the first VSL that taught Hormozy, Dan Kennedy, Russell Brunson, all these different people and marketers. So the guy went together and he created this software that is very, very copy heavy, marketing related. And what's really cool about it is it creates almost like the buyer persona that you guys are used to creating in ChatGPT that we've given to you in copy accelerators, but it creates and saves the blueprint to then put it into very specific marketing efforts like cold nurture sequence, VSLs. The VSLs are pretty dynamic and they're awesome. So that's kind of what it is. But that tool alone is how I currently, before I'm creating this whole onboarding situation, onboard all my clients. They go in, we do an onboarding session, we set them up in Bensi, we tell them to go play and create their own email sequences, make sure that they like the emails they're sending out, and then go from there. And that's kind of what we've been set up for. So another one, but $500 to set up and $50 a month. So it is a little pricey. So I don't know if that's for everybody, but that's what we're using it right now. And we actually really do enjoy it. So it does write pretty well. And the quality of the copy is up there. It is pretty darn. BN, here, I'll give you the guys the link.
PNSN.
John Benson.
Yeah, like I said, it's like I said, it's just expensive. It's like super freaking expensive.
It's John Benson, the creator of the VSL.
Yeah, John Ben. Oh, so you know. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, his channel on YouTube is worth watching. The guy is really legit.
Very intelligent. There's two people on VSLs and webinars that you should follow. John Flanagan and this guy. The two guys that when it comes to video and really pitching your thing, those are the two guys to watch. John, well, it's not John. I'm saying it wrong. Driven Mastermind. Here's a mastermind I'm literally saving up for, but you have to hit 2 million, and I'm not at 2 million yet.
Oh,
In order to even be considered. But the guy who runs it, Jason Flanagan. This guy.
oh yes, I've heard of him. Yes.
This guy is the guy who wrote Alex Hormozy's webinar. This is him.
Yes.
Alex Hormozy didn't create it. It was this
Yeah.
guy. This is the guy I actually, he's one of my clients now. Very
Gary
good.
Belcher. We have been lectures with him in Copy Accelerator. The guy.
Yeah, all these guys are superstars. Steve Simmons is my speaking coach. Rachel Miller is just an awesome human being. She's amazing. But he is the guy of webinars. There is no one else to follow. Like that is the guy. He has a book out, One to Many. Awesome read. Awesome read. And John Benson is the VSL guy for the one that's already pre-automated. Flanagan's more for the live version of stuff. And Benson is more for, that guy. Yeah, John Benson. Very, very, very good stuff. Very, very good
He's
stuff.
very practical in his teaching, you know. He's
Very, very practical. That's why I love the guy.
Yeah.
And if you ever listen to him, he can literally pitch anything. Any you're buying something on his webinar,
Yeah.
like on his VSL. Same thing with Flanagan. Flanagan's stupidly good. Very, very good. Those are the guys I model after because those are the guys that are like 10x where I'm at. And they're very good about generating cash incredibly freaking quickly. Like incredibly quickly. But it's all through video and offers and pitching and being able to pitch on stage. I mean, there's just a lot to it. So it's pretty cool. It's very, very cool.
The guy had a very simple idea. What about I read this sales letter to a video camera? What about it? You know?
Well, and I told you the way to sometimes do this is like tell the story and just bullet point like the phrases. If you try to read verbatim, it's very, very difficult to remember unless you're like an actor. And I'm like, even with the teleprompter, you're still reading. So it's like, yes, I will give you the best offer of my life. And like, I can't do it. I've tried it 1,000,001 times. I just don't have the memory. My dyslexia kicks in every 5 minutes. So it's like, it's impossible for me to read right now on that, but it's something to go off of that. But yeah, check out those two guys. If you guys just kind of want to see the video sales letters part, an aspect of it. Very, very good. Very, very good stuff. All right, guys. So this is it. This is all we got. And I'll see some of you guys
That's
on
all?
Friday. That's all.
That's all. That's all.
Give you as much liquid gold as possible, man. So you guys
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You guys next week.
Honestly, you're talking my language. I just adore this when it's all automated. But of course, you got to understand and have the quality with it. That's the thing.
You gotta have
And
the quality. The
eyes,
quality is what's
yeah.
the difficult part. And like I said, a lot of marketing, Facebook ads is a very regulated Las Vegas situation. You are putting it out there and it will either work or it won't, but you take the most educated guess. The same thing with you playing cards. When you're playing blackjack, there is a ratio of statistics of what's going to work and what's not. But people's emotions get involved and all of a sudden they start gambling and you get excited and all of a sudden you lose all your money. It's the same thing. So you just got to take a very practical approach for it. You keep trying things, you keep maneuvering things, you keep switching things out and everything else. I'm actually very interested in hearing, Ramon, any changes on, did you do any of the stuff that
Facebook?
Yeah.
I haven't done any, like VSL, yeah, we're doing, but we're working slowly and so difficult.
Yeah, on the mobile side, right?
Yeah, on the mobile side, yeah. I got a couple of sales and I'm still like troubleshooting with my tracking. Like, I don't know what's going on with tracking. We did everything.
We can conquer that a little bit on Friday too.
yeah.
We can keep working through the Facebook ads. But you
Yeah,
saw mine. That ad, I literally just wanted to see if an engagement ad would work and I wanted to see what kind of quality. But I did the recommended audiences. I didn't do the audiences the way I showed you. I literally, because I was just trying to get it out as fast as possible, I literally just hit the button recommended audience and look what it got me. It was all crap. So it was like, it was like the wacko crap, you know, like the ones I can't stand. That's what gives me, I hate that when I go into Facebook. You know, people can always set their preferences to not get any ads. So instead of writing hateful and nasty comments, just select not to get any ads. You have that option. You know,
Hide it.
so
Too easy.
but people got to be nasty because they don't have enough to know. And then you look at their profiles, it's hilarious. It's got a guy with a cat, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. That's who I'm getting offended by. Or a guy with a unicorn head on. I'm like, yeah, okay, we're good.
They don't have the courage to show their face and they make nasty comments and other people's stuff.
We call them keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the fight on the keyboard. It's amazing. But anyway, all right. Well, let me again, guys, always open to anything you got on Friday. We'll tackle a couple more different ad situations. And I do think there's something in this engagement ad. So I'm playing around with it. I'm trying to get like a winning combo. But we're about to go into big ad spend because we're having a 3-day seminar with High Level that we're trying to promote. Where high level's
Yes.
hosting us, but yeah, we want to get as many people on. And it's a
What day
non-sexy
are you
topic.
doing
They're like,
that?
well, what do you guys do? Well, we're automation specialists. Well, we can't do that. I'm like, well, what do you want us to do? Can you teach people how to onboard? I'm like, that's going to get people to come in the door. That's not very exciting. Well, can you make it exciting? I'm like, oh God, it's like, can I make War and Peace exciting? I'm like, yeah, I'll try my best. So that's how I made it exciting. I'm going to show them how to do all these custom GTPs and everything for free. So we'll see what happens.
When are you going to do that?
April 22nd to the 24th. Hopefully, if my ads should be able to get you. So we'll see. But anyway,
Are you coming to Paris event?
I am not, even though I was invited. I was supposed to be on the panel.
Oh.
But I am working on Perry on setting up his high level accounts and all that other stuff. So he just hired me for that. So that's what we're
Yeah.
doing. I'm actually
Oh,
trying to finish out
Congrats.
this weekend. Yeah, and I'm trying to.
fantastic.
I told Chad. I
Fantastic.
don't know if you know who Chad is. Chad is Perry's partner. I told Chad directly, you don't know it yet, but you're going to adopt me. And he looked at me. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm going to be your CEO. You just don't know it yet. And he looked at me. He's like, for some odd reason, he goes, I believe you.
Yeah.
You're so confident.
Yeah. And he's like, I believe
Good.
you. And he's like, why? And he's
Good.
like, because I see that you're a builder, but you don't like the managing part of it. He's like, how did you know? I can tell. He's like, I'll manage everything for you.
Oh, Nuno, well done.
You gotta
Well
always,
done.
man. It's very little small window of opportunity. You don't even ask me how I got Perry to like. I literally sat next to him in the middle of freaking nowhere, and I'm like, Perry, I heard you going into high level. Do you know that I boom? And that was it. So it's connections do matter, and these little masterminds you guys are all part of. It's funny because, like I said, you guys don't know about it. I bought Dan's course when I was in ClickFunnels, and his course helped me understand ClickFunnels to make me money in ClickFunnels. And now it's like, it's crazy. Like, if good people in the marketing world will always kind of stick together and like kind of grow together, which is really, really great. Like everybody that started at the same time I has all done certain things, and they're all specialists in these different things. So now I have like an array of people I can reach out to, and everybody gets to their groove at some point. And then, oh no, go to that guy for this. No, go. Oh, he's been around for 10 years. Go to that guy. You know, it's like, so you start reeling the names, and then you also start knowing the names that are like, oh yeah, don't talk to that guy. You know, like, so there's a lot you can do there. But yeah, that's something that's really super exciting. But that's it, guys. So hope you enjoy this session. I'll see everybody for Genesis on Friday, whoever's going to be there. And Max, feel better, man. And I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nuno.